Well, crap. Oh my God. We got a problem. Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Brocco Fast. Guess what, guys? This is pretty exciting. You might have seen from the title. I finally bit the bullet and got the new Quickjack. Some of you have been using it, a lot of you have been using it. Everybody has questions. I've been wanting one for years now, and I finally said, you know what? As many times as I'm working on cars or playing with cars or doing something or getting them ready for the track, I'm always using a jack. I have 3 jacks. I have 4 jack stands. I'm always trying to get the car, up in the air, and the older I get, the more worried I am. And with these new cars, they're not easy to jack up. Like our older cars, man, you could throw a jack into these anywhere. No one had to find out, where do you put a jack stand? I don't know what to do. The car's going to move. I'm tired of dealing with that. I'm getting older. I want things to be easy. And man, this thing's going to save my back and it's going to save my mind, because to be honest, when you're under a car, you see the jack stand, you hear any creak, you're going, ugh, you know what I mean? And after doing the exhaust on the ZL1 1LE, I realized I need a jack and a jack stand, and or something easier. So I said, you know what, Quickjack just came out with the brand new TL models, which actually raise it 3 inches higher than the one before, and 3 inches about my arm. You can see there, that's a lot. That's a lot more working room. If you could go like this versus this, I mean, that's a ton of space. So I said, you know what, it's only 200 bucks more. They're doing a special, free shipping, 250 bucks off. Let's do it. I finally got it. I'm pretty pumped. So let's open this bad boy. This is the new TL model. So this replaces the SL, the SLX or whatever. And I got the 5000 TL. It is the exact same as the 5000 EXT, or yeah, which is, the little bit longer one. Now the TL is the same length, same everything, just goes up 3 inches higher. They have a new model that I think is the TLX that's actually, instead of 70 inches this way, it's 77, which works great on like the Camaros, the Mustangs, the bigger, longer cars. But it's not going to work for some of the compact cars that I'll probably have in the future, or maybe some of the track cars that could be like a Civic or a Sentra SER or something like that. It won't fit under it. So I said, you know what, let's get the one that's going to fit. So it came in all the boxes. We got that, the pump, we got these bad boys. And I'll tell you what, they don't tell you, these things are heavy, 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 heavy. They actually delivered them to my neighbor, and because I think the FedEx guy dropped them off at the door, found out it was the wrong house, and said, I'm not carrying these. That's how heavy they are. I had to get a wagon, put it on there, the wagon almost broke. It was crazy. So let's get opening these things. I want to show you with the new TL. It's probably the same as we're used to, but we're going to get this thing ready. I'm pumped, so I want to bring you along on the journey. If you haven't already, like this video, subscribe, comment below. Let's get started. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty comfortable with this. I had to go get ATF fluid, make sure that was all good. Bam! Woo! Let's see what we got here. Handy dandy checklist, as my son would say, and Blue's Clues. Hoses, got some hose, this checklist flying away here. Okay. I don't even think there's a good way to lift this. I know. This is your pump. Try not to drop this thing. Oh! There she is. The heartbeat of the Quickjack. did go with the 110 volt model, so I can just plug it right in. Our power unit all together right here. Packaged up pretty good, I will say that. Bam. Oh, there's that handle we were looking for. Definitely a new type of pump. Looks a little different than the pictures. We got our blocks. Oh, we got a lot of blocks. They're like Legos. Now, this kind of sucks. There's fluid on them, but hey, what are you gonna do? I guess that means there's fluid somewhere. There's fluid missing somewhere. Okay. Bottom of the machine is covered in yellow stuff, so that's not fun. I'm gonna clean that up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Instruction manual. Styrofoam, check, check. Now for the fun part, because these are heavy as AF. Staring at it won't lift it out of the box. So, I'm either going to pop a gasket lifting these out, because they are heavy. I don't care what they say, they're heavy. Which is probably what you need. Here we go. Good thing I'm incredibly strong. Get out there. Okay. Gentle. Oh, that's not gentle. Come on, styrofoam. Maybe video title's gonna be "Man Tries Desperately to Act Strong." There she is. All right, this is our system that is going to lift the car up. Once hooked to that, filled with hydraulic fluid, this raises and raises our car. So I'm gonna open the other box, get them set up, and then I'm gonna show you exactly what we're connecting to, kind of things. Just get this thing rolling. I'm excited. All right, got everything laid out. There they are. Woo. Pumped. Now I gotta read through this manual, look at the video, and assemble it all. I'll get started on that. You don't need to see it, it's boring. What's up, guys? So been working on this for a little bit, been in and out the house. Let me show you where we got so far. We got everything together. We got our hoses together. Hoses are on, quick disconnects are on. Now the one thing I'd say I didn't really like, so I tightened this. You see how this one is? They want it up like at an angle, but then the hose sticks up farther. So I had to readjust this, but you see that little kink? Now check this one out. That one has a hell of a kink, and I don't know how to get it out. It's the way the hose is, and the more when you tighten it, and you're tightening to this, that's when this starts to do this. So I don't know if fluid's gonna flying out. It's probably fine. I just don't like that. And if you loosen it, this kind of goes away, but then this is too loose. So it's, I don't know. We'll see what happens. And then the other thing I wanted to show you guys, the quick disconnects. These aren't like air ones. You don't have to pull this back, but like you just got to shove it in there and it will lock. And then as you can see, you can just twist this so this can't unlock. So I'm gonna keep going and get going on this more. Obviously, I'm gonna finish this damn thing. All right, got the valves put on here. Had these little plastic caps on it. Just be careful when you do that. There is red gooch juice that comes out. I don't even know what it's probably fluid. But I thought, I'll just take both caps off, or both plugs. Took the top one off, took the bottom off, got air, it started streaming out. So I plugged it back up, but do the bottom one first, because once the top one's in, you won't be able to get to the bottom one. So do this one first, then this one. Don't over tighten it. Bingo, a bongo. All right, next up, 3 bottles of ATF fluid in this reservoir. Want to leave it just to the top. That way it leaves a little bit of air in there for the lines, because it's going to get stuck in the lines, that kind of thing. Open it back up when you've used it, up and down, try to get the fluid in. If it's still, if it's a little empty, you want to fill it so there's just a little bit of gap, and you should be good. So I'm going to get filling this bad boy. Unfortunately, my funnel is too big for this little tiny hole. Typical. All right, the time has come. I'm a little bit of a nervous Nelly because I'm probably an idiot for doing this right next to the ZL1, but we should be good. Now we're gonna raise these up, lower them, raise them up, lower them, raise them up, and then bleed them. So here we go. The maiden voyage. Man, am I nervous. So if I drop the phone and run, because I'm saving the Camaro. So nothing is happening. Hopefully it's just filling the fluid. Uh-oh. 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 And we gotta lower them. What? Okay, that one's not lowering. No. Oh, come on, baby. There we go. Let's do this again. Now, you get the hang of it. We're gonna do this 3 times and then bleed this darn thing. All right, there's a lot of noise in the background, but we got everything done. Everything is bled. That's a pain in the butt. Make sure you have no leaks. I had one small little leak, put more air in the system. It was kind of frustrating. So I've spent like a half hour just getting all the air out of the system. Did that over and over and over again till nothing was up. Raised it, cracked it, let all the air out. Took a little bit, but we got it done. Now there's one thing I do want to show you that I think is actually stupid of Quickjack. This is hard plastic. This is heavy duty, like steel, metal. So I just feel weird putting this is a plastic container and you get this crazy metal, you know, plug into plastic. I don't know. Just seems weird. I know this is strong, but it just seems like a weird thing to do. So what's up next is putting it on the car, jacking it up and down, making sure everything's good. I think we're good. So we're gonna do that real quick, make sure it's all good, and then we're done. It's a pain in the butt though, guys. It's not hard. It's just a pain in the butt to do this. So I'm excited to use it. I'm excited that I have it, but it's just not, that was not fun at all. It should have been simpler than that. And the only thing I'm worried about is that one. So they both raise at the same time. This one doesn't go down on its own, which is fine. Quickjack said that's fine. It needs the weight of the car. But this one will nice and slow go down. This one goes and when this one goes down, that one starts to go up a little bit. And now it's probably a pressure differential, and when you're hitting down, they should slowly both go down. But I don't know, it's one of those things I worry about, but we'll see. Let's try and test this thing out. So here's the other reason we bought the TLs. Do you see how high that is? I bet you can notice the difference. Look at that. These are the new TLs. That is so high. Holy crap. I mean, if you really think about getting under that, that is a full-bodied man there. Or lady. Hey, we don't judge. Dang. All right, she's ready for the maiden voyage. Just gotta put a little height into it, make sure it's touching right, then give it the goodies. All right, here we go. I'm a little nervous because obviously it's something new. So let's see. Oh. Well, that's not good. Shoot. Let's see what it's doing. Because obviously the rear is going up faster. Huh. Well, crap. Oh my God. We got a problem. Well, folks, we have a problem. This connection right here, no matter how much thread sealant I use, how tight it is, it doesn't matter. The minute it's hooked up to the Quickjack, it leaks instantly. Just instantly starts leaking, and that's probably some of my frustration. So we're gonna call Quickjack and see what they'll do. All right, guys, so we're back at it. Quickjack in hand. So you'll never believe this. I call Quickjack, call every number, nothing's working. No customer support, nothing. No one's responding online. They want me to put a ticket in. I got to know all the information about this damn thing because of that leak. So, being that I'm annoying and persistent and a recruiter by nature, I called the hotline, not the hotline, I called the directory. Asked me for a first name, I put in a Chris, and the first one that got a number, I just said hello, let him know like, hey, what's going on? I can't talk to anybody. He ends up being in IT support, hands me over to someone in customer service that's on the warranty department, talk to her. They give this thread sealant now instead of Teflon tape. Well, nowhere in the instructions does it say let cure for 24 hours. I talked to her, she says, how long did you let it sit? I said 45 minutes. She goes, oh, that's not enough, it's 24 hours. I said, ma'am, nowhere in your book is it 24 hours. Nowhere online is it 24 hours. I watched the video, it doesn't say, it says use Teflon tape. I go, and she goes, well, I thought it was online. I'm like, yeah, but as a consumer, we should know this stuff now. So I use Teflon tape and thread sealer and just hoping that this fixes our problem, because that crazy leak really has caused me not to sleep for like 4 or 5 days because I just haven't had the time to get out here and fix it and figure it out. So we are going to maiden voyage this bad boy once again and see if I fix the issue. Well, here we go. Well, that's not at all what we wanted, is it? I feel like we have a problem. Seriously. Still with the issues. I just called BenPack again. Got the extension that I was told to call. They didn't answer. Then I get a salesperson. She thankfully puts a ticket together. The Quickjack is now just sitting over there. I'm so frustrated. Put it under the car and you saw it raise. It would raise like this and then go like that. Well, I took it down, tried it again, repositioned everything, tried it one more time, pump's working great, and now it doesn't even move up and down. Doesn't even do a freaking thing. Air's been bled out of the system. It's full of fluid. Breather valve is open. I don't know. She created a ticket, told me to connect with the tech line, transferred me over. She didn't answer the phone, left a message, and now I'm just sitting here with a, $1,500 piece of metal, and I don't know what to do because I really wanted this thing. I've been wanting one of these for years and years and years. Finally pulled the trigger on one and have nothing but issues, and I am doing everything I can to make sure it works and bleeding the lines and make sure the fluid and the valves working, and just the machine, the pump's going on and it's not pushing fluid. So I don't know. I'm at a loss right now. So hopefully they call me back and we can update this and put this video out and I'll have a happy face. I don't know. All right, folks. So I've been on the phone with BenPack. They've been helping me out. There's a valve that you have to, I guess, clean out. I don't know, brand new stuff that's got to clean out. So they had me take this out, that off. Let me focus there. This out, this slides off. There's a valve in here. That comes out. You got to clean it with brake cleaner. Open it, close it, clean it again, make sure everything's not sticking. Release the pressure at the bottom. She's all set up. Yeah. Let's see if it works, because I am not holding my breath. Okay, here we go. Nope. Why doesn't it like this car? Try it one more time. Now, I know the front of the car is heavy, But this is a 5,000 lift. There's nothing else I can do to get that to work. Try it one more time. Well, what do you do? What do you do? The whole thing is tipping over. I got it to work, and now the whole car is tipping over. That doesn't seem safe at all to me. Booey. Okay, so this is my last attempt. We got the valve. It seems to be working. The Quickjack is going up and going down better than it ever has. One of the pumps doesn't really hold air very well. I don't know why. I've tightened it. I've used the Schrader valve. I've re-taped everything. It doesn't really hold air. That's another problem, but it seems to be going up and down. So the only last attempt at this before telling it to go bleep itself is reverse orientation. So we're going to try reverse orientation and see how that works out. And hopefully the front stays on the ground this time. All right, here we go. Will you look at that? It's in the air and it's not tipped over. Yeah, I'm shocked too. So that seems to be working. I haven't hit the locks yet, but okay, all right, all right. Whoa. It worked. It worked. All right, well, let the party start, boys and girls. That tolerance is really close. You know, I question, obviously, the rigidity of it. I mean, she's on there. All right. We may have fixed it. Excitement back on. She is on the ground safely. Quickjack's away. Whoa. Well, thank you so much for joining in on that ride with me. This has been miserable. Absolutely miserable. It's been like a week I've been trying to fix this thing. Let me see, yeah, a week today I've been trying to fix this thing. I had to play with everything, relief valves and taking valves out. And I mean, this thing's brand new. What are we doing, folks? This should be hot sauce out of the box. You know, I'll look forward to reviewing this thing a little bit later here. Now that I know it's working, a lot of stress is coming off me. I got rear diff to do. I got oil change to do. I've got brake fluid to change. I got wheels to put on. I got everything ready to get ready for the track. But I'm glad this thing is now working. I feel good about this. Yes, sirree, Bob. Okay, well, thanks again for watching. I'll review the use of it here a little bit later, but I'm glad we got this going. Benpack did help me out. Just got to call the right person or just call like crazy until you get someone. Tina, you're the best. I appreciate it. Hopefully everything works out for me. Thanks for watching. Hopefully it was worth it. This is the new model, you know. I want this to be awesome. But I guess there's little bugs you got to work out with down the road. So hit subscribe, hit like, comment. I'll see you on the next one. Brock, go fast.